Hey everybody, and welcome to Drop and Give Me 20 with Phil Rizdon. I am Phil Rizdon. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and please make sure to put down that 5-star review. Give me a little comment in the comment section if you're listening to this as a podcast. It is available on Apple, Spotify, all that other shit, that you may have if you're too poor to have Apple or Spotify for some reason. All right, how you guys doing? Good? I'm doing good. I found a nice little free nug of weed on my table, so I'm doing great. I heard that Robin from Batman is gay now, so that's interesting. That's cool. I'm a big comic book fan, so let's talk about it. Yeah, that's I think it's great. I think it's actually really cool. I was doing a little research. I heard that it was Tim Drake, which is AKA the third Robin. There's Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, and there's a possibility that he's the character just now is that. That's fine. Also too, I also think let's not get rid of the idea that maybe he's just going for maybe he's suffering from being the baby of the family. Maybe he just wants attention. Who knows? Also, he's not a real person, so he can be whatever the fuck he wants to be. I just think it's so funny how with this Robin character, everybody's freaking out, they're making the new Robin gay, they're making the new they're making Robin gay and all this stuff. It's dude, if you first off, it's just a comic book. Who cares? But also, second off, if you've been to Atlanta, you would see that gay men fighting in tights is not something that's so uncommon. Finally, they have representation. All right. So I think that's cool, man. Anything that gets people a new reason to get into comic books, because I think for a lot, I think the fact that we make so much comic book television content and movie content still skews people away from reading the actual books, which I think we all, people who are interested in it need to do, especially because that's how the writers and these artists get paid a lot. I just heard that now, it came out that Disney only gives the writers of those storylines a $5,000 bonus if they use their storyline. For instance, Civil War. Civil War was a massive thing in the comic books and all that stuff, and it was huge. It was huge. That's kind of what brought popularity back to comic books before comic book movies were a huge constant thing. This was a massive thing, almost like the Final Crisis with Superman and all that shit. Sorry guys, the nerd shit will end soon. But Civil War was a main event in comic books, and then they used that main event in comic books to bring it back to the movies. They use Robert Downey Jr. and all that shit. And I heard that they're only giving these writers $5,000, $10,000 to use their stories. And it's just fuck you, man. You wouldn't have this whole arc if these people didn't pave the way for you. And I think that's just such a constant thing in show business, where it's just people work hard and then people just take shit from them and just act like it's fucking nothing. And I think that's why this whole cancellation type shit always annoys me, because I think there's so many people in the real world who aren't in show business, and they don't really understand how much effort it takes to create things all the time, to deal with people trying to steal your work, to deal with people seeing your work, knowing it's great, lying to you and telling you it's bad so that you don't continue doing the thing that you're doing. And then you get to a certain place and then you make a bad joke, or you made a mistake or something when you were younger or some shit like that, and it all just gets taken away. And sure, it might not be taken away forever, but for some people it's really hard to climb back up that mountain again. It's hard to get to the top in general, but to be brought all the way back down and then climb it again, it's fucking hard, man. So my heart goes out to people who have to deal with that type of stuff. People like me. No, that's actually not true. I'm a YouTuber with 175 subscribers. But yeah, shit is crazy. Life's been good out here. Out in New York City, we're dealing with the remnants of Hurricane Henry, which is all right. I think it's nice. We're getting a little bit of water out here. We needed it because it was so fucking hot. It is ungodly humid in this fucking city. It's insane. I'm happy the rain's coming. One thing though, I kind of annoyed about. Does anybody know why they keep naming? Like, why do they name hurricanes? Like, what is the actual point of that? You know, like, I feel like the only thing you should be naming hurricanes are bad, not that bad, and really bad. Those are the only names hurricanes should actually ever have. You know, now I'm calling this Hurricane Henry. I have to be buddies with this guy. He could be destroying my house. You know, why do I give a shit about him? Why does he have to have an identity? Everybody has to have everybody has to identify as something nowadays. Jesus Christ. It's so ridiculous, man. But yeah, Hurricane Henry, dude. I don't know what's happening with it. Hopefully, people are safe and everything. I don't think it's going to affect New York City too much, but who knows what else it'll be affecting. We're just going to have to deal with that, and just, it is what it is. Hey, if it does flood out here, guess what? Your boy's going to be surfing, all right? I'm an optimist, okay? I believe in things. I appreciate life and all the obstacles it gives me. Yeah. What else on the agenda over here? I got a couple things that I wanted to talk about today. OnlyFans is getting rid of their porn. I would say OnlyFans is getting rid of their porn section, but OnlyFans is all porn, so it's not really a section as much as it is the whole entire website. OnlyFans is getting rid of their porn aspect. I believe I was reading more into it though, and it still says, like, I think the content creators are going to be able to give like nude pictures and like nude content, but subscribers aren't going to be able to do that, which sounds confusing, where it's like, what is this, some dude who's just like upset? He's like, I can't send Jenna Jameson a picture of my dick anymore. No. Like, what is happening? I don't know what's going on at that place. The place is a fucking zoo. All I'm saying is, guys, this is a slippery slope. You're going to get rid of the users not being able to send this shit. Then eventually the content creators aren't going to be able to send this shit. Guys, if anybody from OnlyFans is watching, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Don't buy the hand that feeds you and also has a ring light. Because, that army is powerful, man. If we've seen anything from, like, the Me Too movement and kind of like the sex workers and sexual freedom kind of like movement and stuff, this will not go down lightly, man. I think people are going to fight for this. I don't think they're going to find a new platform. I think they're just going to bombard OnlyFans with their point of view, and I think OnlyFans is probably going to fold. All right, you've seen it right here. Also, too, they're just going to lose tons of money over time, tons and tons and tons of money. And also, what's so bad about having those people there? Like, listen, man, like, I watch porn and stuff. I try not to watch it too much or whatever, but, money's money. They're bringing this in. They're doing their jobs. And it's just like, my whole thing is, what are they going to transition to, like, after the porn? Because it's still going to have the porn stigma. So, like, most natural, like, entertainers aren't going to really want to use the platform that much. And then a lot of regular users are still going to think of it as a porn site. And since they're not getting the benefits of porn through that, they're not going to follow these other non-porn artists, Like, I could see that. I've subscribed to OnlyFans accounts before, especially like during the pandemic and stuff. And now my brain is stuck of like, this is basically a porn site. Sure, you're going to find a couple podcast hosts on there. You're going to find a couple, I don't know, fucking like artists, like illustrators or something, or like Cardi B's going to be on there. But I tell you what, right now, if Cardi B is not showing her asshole, you're not going to be subscribed for long. All right. And that's going to hurt you guys in the long run, man. I should give a seminar at OnlyFans. I feel like I'm speaking the truth. The Red Cup seminars, where I just go on stage drinking and telling startup companies where they went wrong. That'd be great. The Red Cup seminars. I like it. I'm coming for OnlyFans. Next stop, Snapchat. Let's do it. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, how are you going to get rid of it, man? I mean, especially, too, this is going to be the time where all this money is going to be coming in. Because, dude, I don't mean to sound too Game of Thrones cliche, but winter is coming, all right? It's going to get colder. More people are going to be getting sick, just like they did last winter, or they're not going to want to go out. There's Delta variant is taking over a lot of different shit, man. You should be sticking with these porn stars because they're going to be making so much revenue, and you're going to be getting so much from that. Yeah, man, shit's going ape shit, man. This Delta variant's taking out everybody, man. They started out with the booster shot. Are you guys getting the booster shot? I think I'm gonna get it. I heard that originally people were saying that it was gonna come out in like a few weeks or something, but then I saw on Facebook that they're actually giving away the booster now at like CVS and Walgreens. So I think I'm gonna go out and get the booster shot. Fuck it, dude. I don't care. Like I feel like these goddamn vaccines, it's like the iPhone, where it's like as soon as you get the new one, they're just like, no, but the next one's coming out. It's like, God damn it, God fucking damn it. But I don't care, man. Just stick it in me, man. I'm trying to be as safe as I can. Out here, I travel, I do stand up comedy. I pretty much have to get this shit, so I'm just like, fuck it. I don't really care. Put it in my body. I'm trying to be a super soldier, baby. I'm trying to be the first black Captain America. All right, that's what I want to be. I want to be a real life black Captain America. That's why I keep getting experimented on by the government. I'm like, one of these days, this is gonna have a chemical in it, and I'm gonna have superpowers, and it's gonna be great. That's how I defend my shameless trust in the government. Did it work? I hope so. Oh my gosh. What else, man? So the Taliban is back in Afghanistan. We all noticed that. I talked about that in the last video. And they are not sparing Joe Biden whatsoever. This man is taking so many L's. Oh my God, he is taking so many L's. Everybody's coming at him. Trump came at him, which I just fucking love. Can I just say this? I'll admit it. Like, now that Trump is completely out of office and has absolutely no power whatsoever, I'm back to loving him. Okay? The dude's hysterical. When he's just somebody in the peanut gallery talking shit, fucking, I'm there with him. I love the guy. I think he's hysterical. He's racist. He's a piece of shit. He's sexist, all that stuff. But he's fun to watch. When he starts getting power, not fun to watch. Not fun at all. Very V for Vendetta. I don't have fun with that. But watching him talk shit to someone who's actually the president, oh my God, it's like a Comedy Central roast. I'm like, who's writing these bits? Jeff Ross? Dude, he called for Biden to resign. He said Biden should resign in disgrace. Oh, that's fine. That's hit him up level shit talking. Okay, that is fucking mwah, mwah. I love it. Everybody's coming at Biden. I feel bad for him, though, because it's like, it's not his. Why is everybody acting like this was his conflict? It's like all you guys had a house party. You fucked up the house. You woke up your little brother drunkenly, and he came outside and saw everything's a mess, and your parents are going to be home in 10 minutes. You're passed out, and he's just freaking out trying to clean up everything and act like shit's going to be okay. And it's like, but you're blaming him as if he fucked up. It's like, no, dude, this was all of your problems. He's just coming in. Truth be told, it's all George Bush's problem. And I saw George Bush, talking shit about Biden too, giving him shit for withdrawing. It's like, how dare you, sir? How dare you, sir? How dare you play the cat in the hat role, and then instead of cleaning up everything before the parents get home, you just leave, and then you point at the kids. And then you point at the kids and talk about how they do shit for nobody, all this shit. I swear to God, bro, these I almost called them comedians. Can you believe that? I almost called politicians comedians. And you know why I had that Freudian slip? Is because they're just as petty. This is insane. They just turn you. Where's the loyalty to each other? You've all been president. And instead of being like, hey, dude, he has a hard job, you're just eating each other alive, Shame on you. Shame on you. It's fucking ridiculous, man. I feel like this world's going to shit. I think they're all just like trying to put pressure on each other because just everything's going to shit. The globe is just we're dying. Global warming, man, that's happening. So I think they're just trying to stir up as much presidential controversy and like societal controversy as they can, to like get attention away from the inevitable fact of like, hey, if we don't improve on like greenhouse gases and like emissions and shit, we're all gonna die. They're trying to argue about the Taliban so they can take attention away from Hurricane Henry. All right, that's exactly what they're doing, and I feel bad for these people, man. I don't feel bad for them. Fuck them. I feel bad for us. That's really what it is. By the way, this isn't booze. This is iced coffee. Because I'm a good girl. I have iced coffee now. So I'm a basic bitch. You can't see it right here, but I'm wearing a pair of Uggs and some sweatpants, and I have some really big sunglasses that are out of frame, and I will be wearing those all day, every day. All right. Yeah, man. This world's going crazy, dude. R.Kelly is now starting his first federal trial, which is nuts. I was just watching some shit on it. Did you know they're hitting him with racketeering? Jesus Christ. That's how you know they want to fucking get this guy. There's nobody who goes up against a racketeering charge who wins. No one beats that case. It's also, I mean, listen, I believe every one of the women who's accused R. Kelly. I think he's a fucking monster. I think he's a terrible human being. But a RICO charge seems like a bit of overkill. Am I crazy? Like John Gotti and R. Kelly are not the same man. Does that make sense? It's like, dude, racketeering. That means he was leading a criminal empire, and all these people were doing constant illegal acts, and then they were operating all under his say-so of those illegal acts. I don't necessarily know about all that. I'm saying throw the nigga under the jail, but, he's not fucking Al Capone here, all right, people? He's just a piece of shit guy who can't read and, has a good way with the words and can get fucking young women to do shit that they wouldn't usually do. And I think that makes him a monster, for everything he's done and for the places he put them in. I don't necessarily that makes him a criminal mastermind. I think he's pretty far from it, especially if you watch that interview he had on, like, what was it, 60 Minutes? He's a dumbass. He's a dumbass, but he just knows how to finesse ladies, man. And that's the whole thing. Which is such a sad thing. That is a type of intelligence. I know so many dumb men who are great at finessing women. It's just the only problem with him is he was finessing underage girls. So you got to pay for that, buddy. You got to pay for that one. Hooey. Oh, my God. R. Kelly, what were you thinking? What were you thinking, man? Fucking disgusting. But you know what's crazy, though? I will say I have to give it up to him in this way that he has the best lawyer you could ever fucking have. Because I was watching an interview with a former lawyer for R. Kelly, and the former lawyer is still ride or die. I don't know what about it is about this man that makes everybody adore him when they're around him, but but it works. Bro, it's like I was watching some shit on CBS News in the morning. It's still on. I'm like, I was watching it like over here while I'm doing this podcast, and bro, I swear to God, the host was like, so what do you think about his charges of emotional abuse and and sex trafficking and all this stuff? And he goes, Tom, I think with all these allegations, we got to really ask yourself, what is abuse really? I was like, yo, nigga, this nigga's on another level, bro. What is abuse? What does that even mean, my nigga? Abuse is abuse. It's fucked up shit that you're doing to people and you're forcing them to act, in a certain way. And if they don't act in a certain way, you treat them a certain way. What the fuck do you mean? Like, he's finessing these people so well. He's like, we need to ask ourselves, what is abuse? I was like, get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. I was just watching it. I was like, this is despicable. But if I ever get in trouble, I want that guy. I want that man in my corner. I want the what is abuse guy in my corner. Oh my God, that is a bottom bitch for real. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, talk about loyalty, man. Jesus Christ, this is what Kendrick was talking about. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. That nigga has it. I don't know what the deal is, but that nigga has it. Oh my God. So yeah, just know if you ever get up on charges, look up R. Kelly's former lawyer, because he can definitely get you off. He can definitely set you up and hook you up. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if R. Kelly was, also doing extortion as well as sex trafficking, but he got hit with a RICO charge, so that shit is real. Shouts out to the women who are brave enough to talk about it and stuff like that. Shouts out to their lawyers. Hopefully you get justice. Whoever's telling the truth in this situation, I hope they get justice. How about that? You know what I mean? One love to all that. One love to the bravery of coming out and speaking out on that type of shit. Guys, I'm going to have to end this podcast because my battery is dying, and I don't want this shit to die before I end the pod. Like, I don't want to have to do no weird jump cuts and none of that shit. I love all you motherfuckers. Get the booster shot if you can or whatever. Support gay Robin. Try to veto the motion to get porn taken off of OnlyFans. Do something with your life. Step your game up. Get involved out in human society. Do your thing. Care about the things you're passionate about. Really care. Love things. Love each other. Because I love you. Have a good one. This has been Drop and Give Me 20 with Phil Rizdon. I am Phil Rizdon. Please like, share, subscribe if you can on YouTube. And please leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify if you can on there too. I love you guys. Peace out.